Okay, so in today's assignment, you're going to be combining like terms. Then substituting. Combine like terms and then you're going to substitute. So, a problem may look like 8 plus 3x minus negative 5x plus 11. And what they're going to say after that is if x equals negative 2. The first thing you're going to do today is you're going to combine like terms or do distributive property. You're going to simplify the expression that's given. So in your calculator, you can combine these two first. Type 3 minus 5 negative. And what does it say? Okay, so this is going to be, when you combine the 3x minus the negative 5x, you're going to get 8x. And then you got to combine the 8 and the 11. And 8 plus 11 is positive 19. So now you have combined like terms. The second part of the problem is once you've simplified it and combined your like terms, you're going to substitute the negative 2 wherever there's an x. So now you'll do 8 and in parentheses put the negative 2 and then plus 19. And 8 times negative 2 is negative 16 plus 19. And negative 16 plus 19 is 3. Okay? So you're going to combine like terms. Once you've combined all the like terms, have a seat, please. Then you're going to substitute and you're going to simplify the problem. Okay? So I got 4 more examples for you to see. Negative 16 minus 7x minus x minus negative 5 plus 2x. And this is when x equals 6. So the first thing that you have to do is combine everything that has an x after it. So you've got a negative 7x, a negative x, and a positive 2x. So in your calculator, you can push 7 negative minus 1 plus 2. And that gives you negative 6x. Then you're going to combine all the regular numbers, which is a 16 negative. Type in your calculator, 16 negative minus 5 negative. And you get negative 11. So now you have simplified the original expression. The second step is to substitute. So where there's an x in your answer, you're going to replace it with a 6. So you've got negative 6 times 6 minus 11. 6 negative times 6 is 36, negative, minus 11. You got 36 negative minus 11? Negative 47, yeah, negative 47. All right, then you will have some problems to do where you have to do the distributive property first. So 12 minus 3n plus 4 times 2n plus 5. When n is equal to 14. Now, this is a problem just like yesterday. So when you see a number next to parentheses, that means you have to do the distributive property first. So you're going to rewrite the 12 minus 3n. And now you've got 4 times 2n, which is positive 8n. And you got 4 times 5, which is positive 20. Now you can combine the negative 3n and the 8n. So in your calculator, it's 3 negative plus 8. And that's 5n. And then you can combine the 12 plus 20. That would be positive 32. Now, it's simplified, so you're going to replace the n in the problem with a 14. So you're going to take 5 times 14 plus 32. 102. Any questions so far? Eight minus 2/3 times 6 minus 15n plus n. And that's when n equals 7. This is just like yesterday as well. You've got a number next to parentheses, so you've got to distribute first. So you got 8 and negative 2/3 times 6 is going to be negative 4. And then you've got 2/3 negative times 15 negative. 2/3 negative times 15 negative. 10. Positive 10, and that's got an n after it. And then plus an n. And now you're going to combine the variables first. So you got a 10n plus a 1n, which is 11n. And then you're going to combine an 8 minus 4, which is positive 4. Replace the n with a 7. So you got 11 times 7 plus 4. So 77 plus 4 is 81. Any questions so far? All right, I got 2 more examples I want you to see. N times n plus 7 minus 16n when n equals 10. I don't think we've done this yet this year, guys. So when n is getting multiplied times n times n, that's n squared. And then you've got n times 7, which is positive 7n. And then you bring down the minus 16n. It's just what it equals. When you multiply a letter times a number, there's a 1 in front of the n, so 1n times 7 is 7n.
Alright.
So now you can combine the 7n and the 16n, but now anything with an exponent gets written first in your answer. So you've got n squared, and then 7 minus 16 is minus 9n. Then you substitute. So now you've got 10 squared minus 9 times 10. So 10 squared is, and you can do this in your calculator. If you push 10 and then push the x squared button, and then push minus 9 times 10. So you're going to have 100 minus 90, and that equals 10. Does anybody have a question?